Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game called Dragon Strike. This game came out in 2002 from Hasbro, and it is for 2 to 4 players. I decided to do a review on this game. Even though it's a children's game, it's really hard to find, and they don't make it anymore. But anyway, it's a game that some adults can have some fun with too. The object of this game is you are trying to get what are called the golden eggs into a cave with your character. Now, the way you're going to be doing this is you've got to collect a red jewel and a blue jewel to try to get there. However, if you can't do it, you can still get the eggs. There is, however, a dragon that is going to be trying to mess up your progress with a little swinging head that goes around and around and around, and with a neck that's very long as well. Anyway, let me show you how this game works. Okay, everybody, let me go ahead and show you the components to this game. First thing you have here is your dragon. It has a very long, swivelly neck over here, and it's also activated by pushing one of these little fins. You're going to be activating this thing anytime you roll a 3 or a 5, and I'll explain what the purpose of that is here in just a second. Next thing you have here are your jewels. You have a red jewel and a blue jewel. What you have to try to do is you have to try to get a red jewel and a blue jewel into that cave area over there, and if you can do that, you are going to be able to enter into the dragon's lair and try to get these golden eggs over here. You can only carry one jewel at a time. If you get into another space with a jewel while you have a jewel, you can switch them out if you'd like to. Speaking of the golden eggs, this is them. This is what you are trying to get. If you are able to get this into the cave over there, then you are going to be the winner of the game. These are your character pawns. There's 4 of these. The other 2 are over there. You're going to be basically placing jewels that you get on top of these things over here. So here's how the rules work. You're going to roll the die over here, and you can basically go either direction if you so choose. So you can go 1, 2, 3, or you can go 1, 2, 3. Some of these spaces have instructions on them, and you're simply going to go ahead and just follow those instructions. What's going to happen is you're going to try to pick up these jewels. The way you're going to pick up those jewels is you're going to have to land by exact count. When you do, let's say I rolled a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would go ahead and put this jewel up here, and then I'm going to try to see if I can go back over there to the cave. Now, one of the rules is if anyone rolls a 3 or a 5, then they are going to have to activate the dragon after they themselves move. So let's say I went ahead and rolled a 3. Now, I'm going to go ahead and push this fin down here, and you're going to see that this thing is going to start moving around. Ooh, got really close over there. Now, if the dragon happened to knock this jewel off, like so, then this jewel is going to go back here on the spot that it got knocked off on. In order for that player to pick up the jewel again, he's going to have to move off the space and then land back on that space. There's also a hidden passage over here, and this would count as 1. If you end up going in here, you can just simply go from here to here. Now again, what you're going to be trying to do is you're going to be trying to get a red and a blue jewel over into the cave area over there. Now, the people can steal your jewels if they land on the spot that says that they can, and of course the dragon can knock these jewels off. However, let's say you went ahead and got both your red jewel and your blue jewel. This is going to allow you access into the dragon's cave. So let's say this guy has both these jewels and he lands right over here. He just simply is going to place both of his jewels in here, and this is going to allow him and only him access into this cave. So what he's going to do is he's going to go into the cave on his next roll, try to get to the eggs. He does not need to do it by exact count. And then he's going to slide down here, and this is where his turn is going to end. Now, after these eggs are out, they're basically fair game. Anybody can pick up the eggs, even if they have not picked up both the red and the blue jewel. So how can a person get the egg? Well, if the dragon somehow knocks this egg off, let's see, woo! This dragon's being stubborn, but let's just say he goes ahead and knocks off the egg like so. This is going to put the egg in fair play, and the person can then anybody can then pick up the egg and try to rush back to the cave. Now, the other way somebody can take the egg is there is a space over here that says take the eggs from another player. It's awfully close to the cave, so there might be some variants you might want to do in the case of a 2-player game, but in a 4-player game, if there's people around that space, it's more likely that one of them is going to get it anyway. But anyway, whoever gets to the cave with the egg first is going to win the game, and it's very simple little game, and really more of a children's game, but if you're an adult and you like light games, this is a fun little game that you might want to pick up every little once in a while. it's kind of fun to just watch the dragon's head swivel around, smack jewels off. Now, it's obviously not going to do it every time, but even when it does add a unique element to the game, and it's a pretty cool little game for children, but for adults, you might like it. Thanks. Have a good day.